What up, guys? This is Stick Invictus here. Welcome to my channel. And today I got my boy here, Stanley. He's a client, also a friend. He's the one with the loudest laugh here at Invictus Barbershop. Look at his smile. And today we're about to do an afro here, and we're gonna go in detail how we cut an afro hair. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to brush this hair and take away everything from the base, make a nice and afro. So I'm gonna use a pick and I'm gonna pull all the hair up from the base, make it nice and afro so I can trim. And then we're gonna do a mid fade and see at the end if we're gonna do a Nudred or using only my hands or using the Nudred sponge. All right, guys, what I have done here already, I washed his hair twice with shampoo twice and one condition. And now I'm untangle this hair with a thick teeth, wider teeth comb like this. Untangle everything and pick a little bit everything from the base now. And I'm gonna trim it now. I'm gonna use my clipper closed all the way. So I'm gonna trim, make this nice and even. That's why I pick everything from the base and untangle everything. Now I'm gonna trim, making everything nice and even. Then I'm gonna do my fade. I'm gonna use my clipper first, then a little bit with a scissor work. Then we're good for the fade. Now I'm using my scissors so I can make every little strands nice and even. Okay, guys, let me start fading this hair a little bit. I'm gonna do a mid fade. Start with my number 2. So now, guys, again, I'm gonna start with my number 1 close and create my graduation line. Always keep my graduation nice and even, both sides. If you start with one finger here, width, you have to go all the way around with one finger. If you do 2, you have to do the same width all the way around. I'm using 1.5, so I start blending this line right now. Starting with the 1.5 close, but also I don't go that high, but if I want a little higher, I open up, but always scooping out. As you guys can see, I never move my clipper and my guard off his skin. I'm there all the time, kind of rubbing and scooping, so that way you have more efficiency cutting. As you can see, I brush the head down, come in with my guard, my clipper, and cut it. Brush it down and cut it. All the time grooming, because some hair are just stuck in the scalp, and you always have to pull that off so you can cut it nice and even. Coming back with my number one, I'm gonna start open, and then I'm gonna close it down to one close, so I can finish blending this first graduation line. Now I'm using intermediate, so whatever is left from the number one close, still blending. So now I'm going to use my half close, so I create another graduation line, like a 1/4 inch below where the number one was. Below was where was my first graduation line. So now with the same guard, I will blend that line, but I will be using my lever, starting open. Intermediate. Every time you close your guard, you close your lever, you can't go the same height you were before. So now I'm closing all the way, just a tiny bit open, so I finish removing this line, the second graduation line that I created with the half. So now I'm using my gap zero, all the way close to create my third graduation line. Again, a 1/4 inch below the second graduation line I made with the half close, 1/4 inch below. You can see here. Using only my lever now, I will remove that line. I always start with open, And slowly, when I'm coming down, I close little by little until I blend the line 100%. So now I'm gonna use my trimmer. So I mark, I use my trimmer always before I come with my straight razor. Just tapping down a little bit. I don't shave all this for now, not yet. So now I'm using my straight razor, just tap it down and mark where my shaver will stop. So you don't go too high with your shaver. Actually, I'm not shaving this hair, I'm just tapping down nice and smooth. Now we remove all this remaining hair behind the ears and nape before I start using my shaver, so I make everything nice and clean. So last thing we do, I use my trimmer here, make this hair like nice and short, close to the skin, so I can use my shaver. As you can see, guys, I use my shaver every direction. In every direction is because the hair goes in different ways. So to make this nice and smooth, you check the hair, the direction the hair grows, and go against. All right, guys, some areas of the head, most of the time, some clients, some people has more hair for square feet. That's how I call it, density. So more hair grows in certain areas, and that's where I make it more lighter without trimming, without removing length. Kind of picking the areas with the tip of the shears, making more lighter. So now I'm using my thinning shears so I can remove that dark spot over there, remove more density and weight from here. So you're gonna see more transition. You're not gonna see that hard line over there now. Let's remove little by little. Okay, guys, I'm almost finishing his outline. you need to make sure everything's even, especially in this type of hair. Once you're done, you come right behind him and look in the mirror because everything's nice and straight, nice and even. Lift it up and just to see if it's nice, everything's nice and even. And always don't go too high on the hairline, because when you shave it here, if it grow, whenever it grows with like two lines, one down here and one up there. So don't go too high. It doesn't look like much professional too. Leave as much natural possible. Okay guys, I'm gonna use a shiny pomade in his hair. I'm gonna do a Nudred today by using only my hands or not. I might use the sponge. What you do, you apply nice and trying to go all the way into the root. I'm using my twist sponge so I can start my Nudreds. Okay, and you always use in the same direction, forcing this hair down a little bit. You always use in the same direction, like this. When I meant to do a Nudred with my hands or with a sponge, because if the person like natural like this doesn't want that twist too much twisted, you can only do with your hands like this and look more natural. So guys, I applied the hairspray so we will lock it in the coils. Guys, I'm gonna use some hair fiber, keratin fiber. I don't like to use much enhancement to fix any haircut. I like to do the best I can do, natural. But if I see some imperfections, like I see in the back here, I'm gonna use it. And also, if I want to take a nice picture for social media, and I like to use too some to enhance a little bit the lines, and that's it. I like to use as much natural possible. As you guys can see, it's not that heavy. Guys, it's always good to know that using the hair fiber is not to fix any haircuts that you do. If you do something wrong, you fix with this. Lines are crooked, you fix with this. That's not the purpose. The purpose is to, if you have a scar, okay, like he has right in the back, I cover up with this so it looks good in a picture. Also, if he's going to a special meeting or interview or wedding, you should use the enhancement just to fix the imperfection on the scalp, on the hairline, not to fix the haircut. Okay guys, let's break it down what I did here today. I washed twice shampoo and one conditioner. I dried and untangled the hair with the comb, the whited tooth with the comb, pick with the pick, pull all the way up, trim with my clipper, and then come everything first all the way around, and I pick some hair strands with my shear work, and then I did my fade from top to bottom, finishing up with the pomade, the shine pomade, spreading my hands, apply all the way everywhere in his hair, in the root also. And I did this new dreads, small natural new dreads with my sponge, and finish it up with some enhancement. I use the keratin fiber, the hair fiber. Okay guys, this is it. Thank you for watching, and as you guys know, thumbs up, comment below whatever you want to see next, and subscribe. That's the only way we can reach as much people that out there that will be really important for them to see it. Send it out, spread the words, and share what you guys see here today. And thank you very much for watching.